Hello, P.J Roscoe here, and apparently a load of journalists. I'm doing this for a bit of fun, so I hope you will indulge me. Today is a little bit about book covers. People have asked me over the years how I choose them, what goes on them, what colours I use, why I use them, and lots of other questions about them. So today I'm just going to do a little brief thing about my book covers and how I choose them, why I choose them, and explain what's going on with them. You'll have to excuse the hue. Unfortunately, for some reason we're not going full colour, and I've had to move it around a bit to try and work out to get off black and white. So this is the best I can do for now. So, Echoes, my first cover. This is the book done by Dose Blanc Publishing, and this has Bronwyn, and you see the back of Bronwyn, and she's walking towards a ruined castle, and in the sky you can see two eyes watching her in this sinister manner. It's purple, it's got red, it's got I love the lettering of Echoes, and this is about just giving you a little snippet about Echoes. It's giving you a little snippet, it's giving you a little look on Bronwyn and what she's doing, where she's going, and her journey begins at the castle. Her journey begins into the past, begins at the castle. So that's why I wanted it set around the castle, so it gives you just that idea, so you've got it in your head when you're reading the book, that this is how it all begins, this is what starts. Okay, on the other one we have Between Worlds. This is the psychological paranormal thriller that everyone loves. Barbara Erskine loved this book. And we have here a doorway, because I love the idea of between worlds. You're walking through a door. Now, within the story, without giving too much away, Emily, does she walk through a door? Does she walk through time? Does she, or is it a door in her head? Okay, you have to try and work that out. And so I like the idea of having a doorway on the book cover, and beyond the doorway you can also see a castle there, and that is the castle of her mind, or is it an actual castle that she's visited? And I love the idea of it being sort of black and grey, and because, you know, the mind can be a lot of grey matter, it's a lot of dark, and, well, you know, you'll understand it when you read the story. Okay, so here we have Freya's Child. This is kind of self-explanatory really, because I wanted something that showed a bit of paganism, a bit of supernatural, but also give a little bit of an idea of, when people are reading the book, they can get an idea of the character, at least one of the characters. And here we have little Charlotte. This is to represent Charlotte, or Cherry as she's known in the book, and it helps people to kind of click into, when they're reading the story, they can feel the pain of the mother and the parents, and the, you know, without giving too much away of the story, but they can identify, they can, you know, especially the parents out there, when you see the picture of a child, you can understand, and you can hopefully you can reach out to little Cherry here. And also obviously we have this paranormal, is she a spirit, is she a goddess, is she you know, is she part of Cherry's imagination? You have to, you know, kind of read the story. In the background we do have a little Viking village, because the story is set around Viking village and an archaeological dig that uncovers a forgotten Norse village. So all of that kind of gives you an idea of what's going on within the story. I like to give you little snippets, I like to give you just a hint of what's going on. Now this one, this is my latest, this came out in May this year, this is Where Rivers Meet, and this gives you a really good idea of what's going on. So we have the two main characters on the front cover. This is what I wanted to really push forward, just getting feedback from what people have said to me in the past. So here we have a figure, and she is representing Abigail, And in the shadows there, we have a figure that is representing Cain. And we have the dark tunnel, we have the fact that Abigail is an artist, we have the whole kind of nature thing, we have, and also in the background, if you can see in the background of the tunnel, we have a slight image of a village. So you have little snippets of what's actually going on within the story of Where Rivers Meet. This is a paranormal romance, so I wanted the two main figures within the book cover, and just to give little tiny hints of where it's set, what's going on, and it also helps the reader to click in with the story. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an idea of what we do with book covers, and you can get all of my books from Crimson Cloak Publishing, Dosé Blant Publishing, or my website www.pjroscoe.co.uk. And any other questions that you have, I would really love to have a chat with you about book covers, and I'd love to hear your feedback on those book covers too. And if you are an author and you have a book cover coming out and you'd like an opinion, by all means get in touch. Let's interact. Let's not keep this one way. Okay, you have a great day.